All right, so today is chest day, and welcome back. Uh, when you're by yourself, you still want to try to go to failure. I'm going to get right to it because if you're not going to failure, you're leaving like maybe 3 or 4 reps in reserve. It's going to be very difficult to trying to grow muscle. It's going to be very difficult. Growing muscle is very difficult in general. So imagine you leaving a few reps on the table and not trying to go to your hardest, right? So when you're training on your own, you guys already know like failure is where you want to be on every set. Not bad. It's not bad. Feels pretty good. It's this shoulder right here, my right shoulder, that has like this annoying aching, I don't know, right in the center right here. It's probably a torn or injured rotator cuff or whatever, but it's just right in that spot. And as soon as I start putting on weight, you can just feel it. It sucks. I want to say probably like almost everybody who trains has that problem, at some point or another. Why? Because of not training properly. And that's where we get injured. Over putting way too much weight on the bar and, not having correct form. And as we get older, we really got to focus on the form. Focus on the form and a lot less focus on the amount of weight that you're pushing. You're still going to grow muscle no matter what because you're going to failure, hopefully. All right, let's go. So I got to wear a hat because this thing keeps rubbing on my chin and I know it's going to distort the noise. But as far as the weight goes, like jumping up to 25 pounds, that's even annoying because you can feel it. It takes so much longer for me to get warmed up when I'm doing any sort of exercise that involves shoulders and chest, with the exception of lateral raises if I'm doing this. And I don't do front lateral raises at all uh, because I get to hit the front delts when I'm doing any sort of like bench press or dumbbell press. But when I'm doing bench press, incline, whether it be incline or dumbbell presses, I feel it. What's crazy is I don't feel it when I'm doing flies. I don't feel it as much, which is wild. I don't understand. At some point, maybe we'll get some experts that'll be able to comment on the reasons why. I don't know. Maybe it's my positioning of the hands. We'll see. But let's get to the next set. So back in the day, I used to go where the rings were, and I used to start this way, but that's too wide. So whenever I'm like coming all the way down here, I feel it, right? So I started going closer and putting my thumbs right on these lines here and starting this way. This way, I feel a lot less pain on my shoulders. My chest is up as much as it can. My shoulders are back. My shoulder blades are back. And that feels good. Feels good. Still, I still feel it though. I still feel that annoying, you know, pain, which prevents me from going up in weight, trying to get 15 reps. It sucks. Uh, But it is what it is, man. That's how we deal with it. We just keep pushing. All right, so I'm still warming up. I'm not gonna go up until I feel a lot less pain. So let's get another warm up here. Feels better. That felt pretty good. It's actually way better than in the last two sets. Okay, so I just went up 10 pounds on each side. See how that feels, and maybe this might be a working set. This will be a working set. That was good. I felt good, but it really was hurting the shoulder. Like if it wasn't for that annoying pain in the shoulder, man, it would be so much better. So I'm just gonna go back down to 225s on each side and just try to bang out as many reps as I possibly can till failure. And that's it, because it doesn't make sense. I mean, if I'm not gonna get 15 reps, uh, on a set, and I'm barely getting 10 reps. That's not where I want to be. I want to be under that tension. I want to commit to that time under tension for 45 seconds, minimum. So, I got to practice what I preach. If my shoulders are still messed up, then just go lighter. Just go lighter and do more reps. This is partly the reason why I hate training chest. Just because of this. It's like super disheartening when, you can go from benching, let's just say, 2 plates on an incline to 25s now because of a shoulder injury, not to mention the weight loss and all that stuff as well. But, it's, you really go through a lot when you got to come down this light. It's whatever. Let's get big. All right, last set. Move on to another exercise. Let's go. Good set. That was good. That was really good. That felt good. I think I might just do one more like that. You know, I don't know if it's just my body telling me, like, just go lighter, man. You know, my body, my age, just go lighter. You'll feel better. Because every time I stick with the lightweight and get more reps, not only is the pump just insane, but it just feels good. You know, I whenever I'm doing like 6 to 10 reps, I just feel it doesn't feel as good. You know what I mean? Uh, I don't know. Maybe I just need to really focus on like what I always preach. You know, time under tension, reps, 15 and better. Focus on the form, and that's it. I don't know. We'll see. So on my last set, I definitely got over 20 reps, but noticed how fast I was performing the reps. If this was the only weight I had in my gym, I had 50 pounds, two 25-pound plates. You can make that harder just by slowing down the reps, obviously. So for the next set, instead of trying to go, 20, 22 reps or whatever I did my last set, I'm gonna slow that down. I'm gonna slow that down to maybe 3 second descents, and then 1 second, a 1 second push, making it a 4 second rep. So if I'm there for, let's just say, 11 reps, I'll meet that time under tension, that 45 seconds. All right, so 11, kind of slow. And if I can get more, even better. So cut down the weight in half by slowing down the weight, making it more difficult for yourself. You're going to get that same growth, man. You're going to get that same, muscle fiber tears, whatever happens when you're freaking training with weight. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. That was great. That's what I'm talking about. I'm sure I got more stimulus and more hypertrophy doing that than trying to go up in weight and probably only get 6 reps. I don't know. Maybe I would have been using more of my triceps or shoulders or whatever to push the weight. But with this set right here, slow, really trying to focus on that mind muscle connection, you can't beat that. On to the next set. On to the next exercise. The convenience of having adjustable dumbbells is pretty awesome. You can just turn the knob and, set the weight, man. That's probably one of the best investments as opposed to having a dumbbell stack. Even though a dumbbell stack is going to provide less time, right? Because you can go from, let's just say 60 to 30 if you're supersetting. But depending on how close your dumbbell is, we're only talking about a couple of seconds. And I don't think a couple of seconds is going to make a difference when you're supersetting, But yeah, definitely one of the best investments. Those are snowed dumbbells, adjustable dumbbells. All right, so for this one here, I'm also doing a slight incline fly. I just like the way I get that stretch and that feel on the top of my chest. That's why I'm doing it this way as opposed to laying completely flat and doing a fly. I don't know, for some reason, I feel it less in my shoulder when I'm on an incline, a slight incline. Let's rock and roll. So notice how I went from a fly to a press. And that's because when I start feeling that pain happening into my shoulder, the minute I turn into a press, it kind of goes away a little bit. So that's why I did that. I don't know. For some reason, the shoulder's been acting up. So you just got to work through the pain. Keep working through the pain. Stay light. And that's it. Hopefully it heals itself. Cha. Cha. Oh. That stretch at the bottom is crazy. That that 1 or 2 second pause is crazy, but it feels great. All right, so I say the hardest exercise for last. That's push-ups. And try to do as many as you can. All right, all the way down, all the way up, lock it out. Let's go. That's what you call failure. One more like that. Okay, last set. I'm gonna try to get 30 because I think I got less than 25 on my last set. But you try doing push-ups after benching, flies, and then going directly into push-ups. See how hard that is, especially when your chest is pumped. No excuses. Let's rock and roll. Oh God. That's it. I can't do anymore. Chest is pumped beyond belief. Let's see what we're looking like.